Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan and today's video is going to be a fun one for me. I love the process of filming dupes videos, so you got the hint right here. So I am talking about possible dupes for the MAC Strobe cream, some things that are closest to this and some that are like poles apart, and we can straight away delete that from our list of dupes for this strobe cream. So you guys know about this product already. This one retails for 3,200 rupees. They do have different variants: pink light, peach light, silver light, gold light. So I've heard that even peach light matches our skin tone pretty well. I mean, because it's peach, it can cancel out a little bit of darkness as well on your skin and brighten your skin. But I bought gold light and I feel like it works really well for my skin. They do have a travel variant of this as well, just in one size, that is pink light, which is again pretty good, but it does have a slight pink hint to it, so I prefer the gold light one. This is just available in the full size, sadly. Now, a little bit about this product. It's very finely milled shimmer, which is not very visible until you come quite close to your skin. It's very fine. It's like a light gold reflex on your skin. You can't really see the shimmer particle as such, but there is a little bit of it in it because it is a strobe cream. And if that reflex was not there, it would just apply on your skin like a moisturizer. But it's very nice, it's very natural looking. You can use this on top of your makeup, underneath your makeup, mixed it in with your foundation. Like today I have it underneath my foundation, and I did use this Rimmel foundation on top of it to give that glow. And I'll talk about the highlighter in just a bit. So this is something that a lot of people like to wear even without makeup. Now, one thing I noticed is how things appear indoors is not how it looks outside, and I couldn't capture how it looks with the camera or anything, because you really need to go really close to the mirror and see. So something that you can see with your naked eye that the camera can't really capture. So this is something that a lot of people really love. So I was, for the longest time, looking for an alternative for this, looking for something that is really close to this from the affordable range that I could recommend to you guys, for people who don't really want to spend that much on this product, who don't really use a lot of makeup, and you're like, okay, this is just a waste of money for me, but I want similar effect from the affordable range, and just in general people on a budget. So I got a couple of them. I kind of tried it out on my skin. I tried it out on my hand. So that's how I've tried to like capture as much as I can. Those tiny shimmer particles that are present in this strobe cream is not something that the camera quickly captures, be it on the skin or be it on your hand. First up, we'll be busting some dupe myths, which I have done an entire video in this topic. I will link it right here. But first up, we'll remove all of those from the list. So remove all those products that, in my opinion, don't even come close to the strobe cream. They are good products. Like for some people, it might really work very well, but it's not similar to this product. That's what I'm talking about. So the first one is the Maybelline Strobing cream. So this one, you get it in the nude variant and another variant, I think pink variant. And this is pretty affordable. I think they have changed the quantity. You do get, I think, bigger quantity. I'm not very sure, but you can of course find the links in the description box below. This is like a very nice highlighter to use if you are okay with the shimmer particles present in this. But if you were to use this on your bare skin, you can see a lot of shimmer particles like very prominently on your skin, which might not be everybody's cup of tea. It depends on each skin type, but when you have like dryness, texture, large pores, very shimmery products like this might tend to exaggerate it and emphasize it a lot more, and the foundation that goes on top of it, again, it looks a little bit different. So that's the reason I would like to take this one off, straight off from the dupe list. And I feel like if you see from the hand swatches as well, I'm trying to focus on the minute shimmer particles that you can see on this one. So that does translate onto the skin, and it has a little bit of an intense highlight look to it. So that's why I'm saying you can use this as a body highlight. You can use this as a highlighter if you like to, but not all over your face, because like if you have shimmer particles just concentrated on some portion of your face, it's a lot better than having it all over your face. So that one straight up I am removing from this list. The next one I'm going to be talking about, I haven't seen anyone say that it's similar to this product, but in case you are wondering if it is similar or not, this is the Wet n Wild Dewy Face Primer. This again can work as a highlighter for a lot of people, like a very subtle highlighter, but not so much as a strobe cream like all over your face. It does have a little bit of a different tone to it, and it doesn't gel well with warmer skin tones sometimes, and medium tan skin tones. It just clash with your skin, give you a little bit of a white cast underneath your foundation. It doesn't really add any glow dewiness to your foundation. Mixed it in with your foundation, again it changes the tone of the foundation, so I don't find it to be very similar, so I am taking this one off the list as well. Not that many people claimed it's similar, but I'm just telling in case you are like, okay, can I get this one? No. Let's talk about the LA Girl Luminous Glow Skin Illuminator. This I have seen quite a few people claiming that it is similar to the MAC Strobe Cream. I do, however, feel like this one is a little bit too shimmery. So I like to use this just on my body, like to highlight my shoulders, my chest. That's how I like to use this, like a body illuminator more than a face highlight, even, because it is quite shimmery. The tone and everything is really nice. The way it applies on your skin is really nice. Just that it is not even similar to that. Like once you first apply it, you cannot see anything. It just looks like a nice sheen on your skin, and like, okay, what's the big deal? It just looks like the strobe cream. But once you let it rest on your skin for a while, you can see all the shimmer particles peek through. So this again, I wouldn't call this to be very similar. Some people can pull off anything. So if you don't really mind shimmer as such, then all of this will still work for you, and this video would just be a pretty pointless video. But for people who are very specific that it should look a certain way, like look natural, then I think you have to wait. So next one, again, something that I don't feel like is quite similar to the MAC Strobe Cream. This one is the Swiss Beauty Real Makeup Base Highlighting Primer. When you just apply it under these kind of lights, like the white lights where they're a little bit intense on your face and you can't really see the shimmer as such, it just looks like there's some little bit of reflex, not a lot of shimmer particles on your skin. And after a while, again, like with the foundation on top of it, it doesn't really peek through as much. But if you were to wear this on its own, it is quite shimmery, and you can see the shimmer particles very visibly if you are under natural light or any other kind of light like tube lights, your room lights in general. This will show up a lot more. So it's a nice product. I do really like it, like to use it underneath foundation. It does add a really nice glow to your skin. For me, I found that it's not emphasizing anything because it's very creamy. It has a little bit of like that moisturizer texture to it, which has a little bit of shimmer particles to it. It does go on to the skin pretty smooth and hydrating. It's not drying. So if that was not there, this could be really drying on the skin. It can exaggerate a lot of things, get a little bit too much on your skin really fast, and like amplify things on your face really fast. But because of that creaminess that it has, that sort of, this is what I'm talking about, like that, it is like a moisturizer mixed in with a little bit of shimmer particles to it, which a lot of people can DIY these kind of things. Like you can mix in your normal highlighter with a moisturizer and still get that to work. So that is also something you can still do and get your own product instead of spending a lot of money on anything, especially if you are on a budget and you're just someone who doesn't want to spend a lot on makeup. I know people who find it very unnecessary to spend on makeup products because they follow by like a certain rule, like, okay, I don't really use this. When I'm going to finish this one up, this one expires, so I don't want to buy another product. You can still do that. You can DIY your own products at home. But this one, for the budget, it is really nice to use it underneath foundation. Do not use this on its own, and also you can use it on the high points of your cheek because it does blend in with your foundation and it wouldn't look too much. But if just on your bare skin, this might seem like it's a little too shimmery for your liking, but it's a really nice product. I'm not denying that. And it does contain strong fragrance, which I don't want to miss out. And then a product which I was hoping it would be very similar to the Strobe Cream, because I've seen a lot of people asking me to try this one out. This one is the Lotus Pro-edit Silk Touch Glow Strobe Cream. This one is in the shade Gold. This retails for 525 rupees, but I paid a total of 440 rupees including shipping for this one. So it was on a discount on their website. I don't think you can find this one anywhere else except for the Lotus Herbal's website. So that's where I got this one from. So, and this you get 15 grams of product. So this one again, compared to the strobe cream, I do feel like it is a little bit too shimmery. But there's something I want to tell you guys about this particular product. It would work if you can mix this in with your foundation. There will be a little bit of shimmer particles peeking through here and there if you're okay with that, which is fine. But what I like this one as is a highlighter. Like, look at that. That's what I have on my face right now. It is very creamy, very glowy, and a very nice highlighter, which surprisingly on the foundation, not so surprisingly actually, I've seen this with a lot of product, it just blends in with the foundation, mixes in with your skin, and looks really nice with a foundation, but not so much on its own, because that's where I feel like it is a little bit too shimmery. But on top and using it as a cream highlighter, it works really well. And then let's talk about something that is pretty close, again does contain shimmer particles, but is a nice product. This is the Belora Illuminating Moisturizer. This one, it retails for 799 rupees, but you can always find this one on discount, like a flat 25% off. This again, there are shimmer particles, but it's not too much in number where it looks shimmery all over. You can see tiny shimmer particles here and there on your skin. So I use this on days where I don't really use makeup as well. There are shimmer particles, but it's not too prominent. And it's like distributed evenly, not all cluttered and together. I know the way I explain makeup sometimes is how I have observed it and how I've thought about it. So that's the reason it comes across like this. And the other reason why I really like this product is because it has that kind of that slip that the MAC Strobe cream has. If you're like, what slip are you talking about? The MAC Strobe cream, it's not like a moisturizer where it's very hydrating, but it also doesn't dry your skin out. So it has a little bit of a dewiness on your skin. And I feel like this illuminating moisturizer has that as well. And again, it has that moisturizer kind of a consistency, just like your Swiss Beauty primer base, makeup base. So it has that sheen, like you can see. So it doesn't dry your skin out, especially if you have very dry skin. And because it's an illuminating moisturizer, it works very well and doesn't really dry your skin out. I wouldn't substitute this for my regular moisturizer. It does have a little bit of a pink tint to it, so it doesn't really show up on your skin as much. It doesn't really translate as much, and it doesn't really clash with my skin tone. And that's the reason I was okay with using that product. I'm not someone who likes pink tones in my makeup and like silver looking makeup, but this one is not very prominently pink, so that's the reason I don't mind using this. It does contain fragrance to it, which is quite strong. Most of these products do contain fragrance to it. So, and then let's talk about some things that are quite similar to the MAC Strobe cream. Let's talk about the Mass Take a Glow Illuminating Primer. I'm not sure how many variants they have in this, so but I picked the 02 Light Beam one. This one doesn't really have a lot of shimmer particles to it. It's just like the MAC Strobe cream where the shimmer is really finely milled and it doesn't show up on your skin as large, chunky shimmer glitter particles. So it is quite fine. The only thing with this is that it has sort of like a whitish tint on your skin, just like the Wet n Wild Dewy primer, just that this one does actually add on to the glow of the products that go on top of this. Like your foundation does look a little bit glowy, and if you mix it in with your foundation, it does look a little bit glowy. You can use this on the high points of your cheek, and it has that luminosity. But I just feel like that tint can make skin look like Tin Man. Like it can make you look like Tin Man. That's what I mean, because it is a little bit white and silver looking. It's not gold. So I wish they expand more shades in this and get out more undertones so that it can work for a lot of different skin tones. Because if you are of a deeper skin tone than I am, I can definitely see this not working for you. It doesn't work for my skin tone even, because it does clash with my skin tone. But if you are of a lighter skin tone than I am, maybe it would work. But because it's so white and silver looking on the skin, I'm not very sure how many people can pull this one off. And then something else that a lot of people call to be very similar to the MAC Strobe cream. This one is the Colorbar Spotlight Illuminating Lotion. So I got this one just to compare it. And again, this is very similar in terms of that shimmer particle. Like you cannot see it as much. Like you have to come really close or under certain lights to see that tiny shimmer reflex present in this one, just like the MAC Strobe cream. So this is something that again you can use on your bare skin, which a lot of people like to use the MAC Strobe cream that way, so you can use this one as well. But the only thing with this is that it again contains that pink undertone to it, which I'm not sure how many people like that. And it is quite strong compared to the Belora Illuminating Moisturizer. This is a little bit more pink looking and it is visible on the skin that way, which I can still get it to work for my skin tone. And also, like I mentioned, that MAC Strobe Cream has a little bit of that luminosity, that dewiness. This one doesn't have that. It settles down on your skin after a while into a matte kind of a texture. So this is like it looks like a moisturizer, right, when you first apply it, but after a while it doesn't really have that much of a glowy effect to your skin. So I am thinking that this could actually work for people with oily skin. Like if you feel like a lot of these dewy products, these kind of like strobe creams, glowy products just make your skin look oily, greasy, little bit too fast, I can see you definitely liking this product. This is quite pricey. This is for 950 rupees, but do not pick it up at full price ever. Wait for the discount. And it has a really nice packaging as well, which first I had a hard time getting this cap and everything to fit properly and squeezing it out, but it is nice and secure. You can also travel with this, and it's a nice packaging as well, very different to all of the other squeezy tubes. So if you have oily skin, if you feel like, you look a little bit too oily if you use all of these extra glowy products, maybe you can try that one out. Then let's talk about something else that I feel is again very similar to the MAC Strobe cream. This one is the YBP color cream. This one is in collaboration with Shreya Jain, and this one is in the shade Goddess. I'm not sure if this is still available, but I am mentioning this in this video because if you already have this, you don't really have to go ahead and buy the MAC Strobe cream. This is a very nice highlighter. It's a very nice product to use underneath your foundation. Mix it in with your foundation as well, and it again has really nice sheen on your skin. You cannot really see the shimmer particles that visibly, and it just looks very, very, very natural on your skin. I have tried this one out for the longest time, but the only problem that I face with this is that it has dried down in the tube, and now it's a lot harder than before to squeeze the product out. So the formulation could have been a little bit better, and because of that it is a little bit thick as well. So the MAC Strobe cream is more thinner in consistency, whereas this is a little bit thick, but when you blend it on your skin it looks really nice and it adds a beautiful glow just like that. And then something that a lot of people now know that is very similar to the MAC Strobe cream and call this to be a dupe. This one is the Sugar Bling Leader Illuminating Moisturizer. This one is in the shade Peach Poppin'. I also have another shade called Pink Trippin'. So this again I feel like is very, very, very similar to the MAC Strobe cream in the sense that they look very, very similar on the skin. This is an illuminating moisturizer, but it has the same effect of a strobe cream. It doesn't really like have that moisturizing texture to it, but it adds a very nice subtle glow. It's a little bit more subtle than the MAC Strobe cream itself, but it's very similar in terms of the shimmer particles, the way they appear on the skin, where it's not too prominent. It's very, very subtle, very mild, something you can use on a daily basis without makeup, or you can use this even as a highlighter. It can be a little bit too subtle for some people. Like I have used this one as a highlighter and I was like, okay, well, I can't see the highlight, so I used to top it off with something else, but it's a really nice product. Then I found another one, which we are coming to the end of this video. This is the last product, and I was super surprised because this is from the same brand as Lotus Herbals. This one is the Ikkai Get Lit Illuminator Strobe Moisturizer. So this one retails for 675 rupees, but I of course paid a lot lesser for this one. And surprisingly, the same product, like these products are from the same company, but this one is a lot different from that. This is also very similar. It has that same gold shift on your skin, which the gold light has. This is available in another shade as well, I think pink variant, but I did pick up the gold one. So it has that shade shift. It has that luminosity that the Max Strobe cream adds to your skin. It has very fine, very fine shimmer particles. You can use this on a daily basis without makeup, and you can't really see it shimmery looking on your skin. Of course, if you're going to pack it on and on, both of this would maybe look a little bit too much on your skin, but just the right amount, like 1 pump or 1.5 pump, it looks very nice on the skin. Very subtle, not shimmery looking as such. So this is something that I did find to be very similar to the Max Strobe cream, and I was surprised that I haven't seen a lot of people mention about this particular product. It does come with a pump, however, to squeeze the product out is a little bit of a task, but now it's squeezing out. Yeah, right. As and when I mentioned, it has, yeah, very similar, quite fragrant as well, like a big floral scent. But yeah, close match. Some really good close matches, some not so close matches, but really good products. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Those were all the products I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let me know if you want a comparison for some other cult product and the dupes, like all the dupes available in the market. If I could compare them, let me know. I know a lot of you guys asked me to get the pack strobe cream, but I couldn't get my hands on it. I think it's only available on the pack website, which I'm not very comfortable with their shipping. Sometimes it gets delayed a little bit. So I wanted to film this video quite fast because I have all the products with me right here. So yeah, let me know what other videos of the similar pattern you want to watch, and let me know if you have some products that are very similar to the Max Strobe cream that maybe I forgot to include in this video. Leave them in the comment section down below, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I'm never so packed.